Alright guys, so we got some more Black Ops 7, Activision, even Battlefield news going on, so I wanted to just quickly give my 2 cents and opinions on it. And basically, Gross of all put this out, and I agree, that obviously COD's going to need to do some pretty big surprises by, you know, the COD Next event, because realistically, Battlefield's coming out in 18, well, it comes out on, I think it's the 10th or something of October, something like that, and the Battlefield Battle Royale's meant to launch 18 days after as well, which is insane. So, you know, they're going to do all this. They're going to really pump it out, and we're going to have all these things to play through Battlefield. COD's not coming out, you know, for a good while, meant to be November. So it's going to be interesting. I agree that COD should probably move their launch forward, but will they do that? I doubt it. It's more so what's going to happen at COD Next. They really need to reveal some big changes in what they've done since the trailer dropped, because obviously we all know how that went. We all know how many views and dislikes that video got, and I know that they have obviously changed it to a degree, but realistically, have they changed enough? Have they changed enough is the biggest question. You know, as we're currently talking, 501,000 dislikes on the trailer, 65,000 likes, 48 million views. You know, that is an atrocious like to dislike ratio. And, you know, for just to put in comparison, the Ashes of the Damned cinematic came out obviously yesterday or the day before, and that's got 312,000 views. But that has got 21,954 likes versus 523 dislikes. So, I mean, it's pretty clear cut what people are thinking regarding the actual multiplayer itself, and obviously the game campaign and stuff compared to zombies. But everyone's been really hyped for zombies. Most people are, but obviously we had Modern Warfare 3 zombies, which was just absolute dire. I personally miss the originals. You know, just like a smaller map, simple perks, things like that. You get to run around the map and do that, and it doesn't feel like that anymore. So I personally don't really play zombies anymore, as such. But it's nice to see people getting what they want and the OG characters coming back to a degree. So, but again, I don't think that's going to save the game, of course. But are we going to see enough changes to the multiplayer is the biggest question. You know, I'm constantly looking into more leaks and stuff, and it just doesn't look great. Okay, it really does not look great regarding the changes. They don't seem to be manning up and taking them changes on board that everyone wants. They're still yet to address the skill-based matchmaking system and the issues with that. They're definitely not going to do that, in my opinion. So, you know, it is what it is. But regardless, do I think right now COD is in a state where people are being realistic, you know, and saying this game is going to come out and it's going to feel better than what people have said about the trailer and stuff? I do think that is the case. I do think this is going to be one of them sleeper CODs, sort of like Modern Warfare 3. Because Black Ops 6 sucked, Modern Warfare 2 sucked, Modern Warfare 3 was good, and I felt like Black Ops 7 is sort of like the Black Ops 6 situation, where it's going to come out after and it's actually a good game. Now, you know, I don't know. Just a quick thing, by the way, for the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale. 100 players in squads, instant kill ring, tactical destruction and vehicles, redeployment and revives. Like, it's got everything. So, Battlefield, and like I saw a comment for saying the Battlefield can't do shit to COD, and it's ridiculous. Like, if you really think that after seeing how successful the beta was and how fun the game was itself and playing it and stuff, then, you know, I can't help you on that one. At the end of the day, right, Battlefield has got so much attention and traction right now because they're doing the right thing. And I brought this up in another video, dude. The guy that made COD 4 is currently working on Battlefield. So, and he's one of the lead guys. That's why it's probably clearly fun and working, and he knows what they're doing. And honest, man, it's one of them things where people need to understand how much of an influence having competition has. Now that they've got a competition of a game that is similar in some aspects, well, in a lot of aspects, really. I mean, the beta was phenomenal. It was fun. Obviously, the maps, we needed a few more maps and stuff, but it was nice to play an FPS game that didn't have all the issues COD had. So they've got a lot of competition. That's why it's really cutthroat right now for them to really sit there and say, okay, maybe we need to do X, Y, Z. The disbanding lobbies thing we've heard through the grapevine that might be getting looked into. Hopefully that is the case. But you know, I really hope that's the case. I really hope that's the case. I'm going to wrap it up here, though. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this. And yeah, just be realistic. Do you think COD's going to be a little bit better this year, or are we still going to, completely suck because they're going to do a U-turn? Well, I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments. As usual, I appreciate all the subs and the likes. And if you're new as always, don't forget to drop that sub. And I will catch you in the next one.